in our current episode here, 32 of Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk. I will give you a very quick recap as there is so much that happened. Oh no, are we halfway there already to the reliquary? Oh
Halfway
god.
there.
Um
Oh no.
anyway, as I was saying, the party did
Fell the reliquary.
a lot of role play, a lot of backstory stuff was teased out, a lot of back and forth, unearthing different aspects of characters' history, learning that Gloria slash Silva, former associate, I guess you could say, of both Bishop and Gable, is being moved from Neverwinter to Waterdeep for further for to stand trial. So the party knows at some point in about 20 days' time, she and her entourage carriage that'll be pulling her south will be traveling right past where things connect over to Phandalin if anything wants to happen there. And the party decided, let's what we'll really gonna make a lot out of this 2 days of travel. We're just gonna talk a lot. Everybody's gonna learn a lot about each other. We're gonna dive into backstory, figure out some stuff we didn't realize, and a lot of chess metaphors also. And
Hmm.
with that, the party made their way to the kind of map you can see above, which is a pretty sizable map. So you're gonna have to bear with us as we go through this. But Gibbet Crossing, which is one of the 3 locations that they received from the map they took from Ruxathid that said somewhere in this location should be one of the missing obelisk pieces that the various kind of psionic goblins were searching for. So their goal is to ideally retrieve this obelisk piece before whoever is currently looking for it gets an opportunity to do so. So, that being said, you guys basically pulled up right to the outside exit to the surface, which is right where you are. And I'm going to give you guys just some high level general features of the area, and then we'll continue to go through. So, it is, unless I tell you otherwise, uh, most of the tunnels, if not all of them, are illuminated by continual flame spells that are running through. There are some that are unlit, which I will tell you when we get to those locations, but for the most part, assume that there are, lights and things. Any doors you encounter are made of 2-inch thick slabs of stone. Any
Ooh.
door opening into a natural tunnel has grooves to place a reinforcing bar. So potentially there's an opportunity there for you to either be locked out or lock things behind you. Um, and even though this had, in some areas, you're looking at probably anywhere between 9 to 10 foot tall ceilings throughout here. So just keep that in mind in case it comes up. What kind of overhead clearance we're going to have. All squares are 5 foot squares on the map, and that is all I think we're going to get to just as the intro bits. And now we will kind of dive into what the party is up to here as you enter in to this surface area. Anything I should know, spells, buffs, prep, things, I assume that Bronson's done what Bronson always does in the form of aid for the party to get everybody extra hit points. Is that a fair assumption?
Absolutely. Aid has been spent, and it has been spent at the 3rd level.
Okay.
So 10 points for everyone.
Everybody should get 10
Ooh.
more maximum and current hit points. Anything else that you guys want to do, cast in preparation? I
Can
assume,
Clarence come in?
I mean, you can see it'll be it's a 10-foot high ceiling, and the walls, the at least this part of the cave are he could fit. It's not a super roomy area, but he can fit.
All right. Well, I'll dismiss him then.
You can always summon him
Oh, it's
back.
fine. I didn't want to come anyway.
You don't like being underground.
I know. I wasn't being snarky that time.
Oh, okay. It's so hard to tell. Goodbye. Love you.
Okay.
Rough.
All right. Any other things any swapped attunements, things that everybody's good on all of the stuff that they've got prepped as we roll through here? Are we going stealthy? What's the play?
I would like to, as we're walking in, cast Armor of Agathis on myself because it
Sure.
does last an hour.
Yep.
And I'll keep Gidget just on my shoulder for now, but I'll just sort of mention to the party that at any point I can send Gidget forward to sort of scout ahead if we would like.
Okay.
All right.
Just a reminder to the party, I do have prayer of healing, so we can force and go further than normally because we don't have to actually stop to take the long rest. So if we're in pursuit of anything, we got this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, as a
Excellent.
reference, updated prayer of healing is a 10-minute heal that does a heal, but also gives everybody the benefit of a short rest.
We can do it once.
We can do it once per long rest.
So we can't chain it, but we can decide when to use that.
After Gable uses all his spell slots.
You mean I have
Two.
one left.
Well, we got a long rest. You should have. Oh, because
you
you
just
just used
cast
Armor of
Armor of
Agathis.
Agathis, yeah.
Aha! Yeah, after you use your one other spell slot.
Which, did you know, Internet? Warlocks get their spell slots back on the short rest.
It's
Did you
important.
know
Every
that? I
time-
totally knew that.
Boy, oh
Every
boy.
time I hear a prayer of healing, a warlock gets its wings.
I mean, could you imagine, if you will, Internet, a world in which you played a warlock not getting their spells back on a short rest because you didn't know any better, and we're wondering why do they get so few? That would be the worst class, though. You know.
You know what? You're not talking to me, but I feel like you're talking about me.
I am. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So if you guys are gonna head down this tunnel,
We should sneak, though.
okay, go ahead and make stealth checks then. Oh yeah, we want to do it on this map.
22.
Where am I getting advantage from still?
You have the other boots of Elvenkind. Yeah.
Thank you.
I see 22.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Gable got a 27.
Okay.
Bronson,
I rolled a second one just to see
14.
if I get that natty 20.
14's like winning the Super Bowl for me.
It's not bad.
Here, I'll give you guys this whole little area. Because,
That's where we're going.
yep. So, okay. You guys, oops, ignore that. You guys have made what seems to be pretty solid stealth checks across the board. You've got this room up here, G1, which let me just give you that there is a couple other doors out of here. And I got some text I'll read for you. A few lumps of old slag and tumbled stone are all that remain in this large room. Words are carved into a double door that leads south. Doors also exit to the east and west. The one to the west bears a large X in dark red.
Okay.
And again, cardinal directions here. North is the top of the map.
All right. North is up. We like that.
And here, I'll come down here and I'll erase the compass rose real quick down the bottom. So you can get an idea.
So far away.
Yeah. So.
All right. I guess I'll move on in. Can I search for traps as I go?
Yeah, go ahead. Make me a perception check or investigation, whichever one you prefer.
I prefer investigation. Let's see. 23.
All right, here, I'll mark you. Here's your big red X there
Mm-hmm.
on the map. So,
Yep.
Yeah, you don't see any traps that you in your current vicinity.
All right. What do you guys think this big red X is about?
Could be a warning for anybody affiliated.
Do not
to
enter.
I mean, yes, that.
Or X marks the spot.
Hmm.
Mm.
I can't see. Hey, hold on.
Oh, I got it. She lights up her hand.
No, I'm stuck. It's because you're both too damn tall.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Thank you. I have no idea what that is.
Oh.
I will tell you that Bronson, the wall or the double doors to the south, it does have something carved into it. And it's actually, when you get a little bit closer, take a look at it, it is actually runes, and it is dwarvish runes. Um, and it reads, it basically translates to toil. Toil. Toil is what's carved into the double doors to the south in dwarvish.
Door says toil. Anything I can attain with 29 on stone cunning about this carving other than the message? Possibly age, technique.
Okay. Yeah, I would say it's been here for a bit, right? This isn't like a fresh carving, right? This and the slag and stuff on the ground around you has been here for a while. Um let's see. And I guess just being a dwarf, and this doesn't necessarily mean, this isn't necessarily a negative thing, right? This, you see it clearly, there's this big red X on one door and there's this toil written on another door, that they could be related. Toil could be just in reference to perhaps there's a workshop or something further down, like quite literally toiling away, working past this door, or it could be something totally different.
Oh, here's my office. Internment camp. I'll put that on the door.
I mean,
Have a little play.
do you want me? Do you want me? Maybe it says Monday in Dwarvish. Is that better?
Whatever we do, we're not going through that.
All right. How do you guys feel about the looking at this red X closer? Does it look like perhaps it's blood or is it paint?
It is paint.
Okay.
It is aged paint, which is why it is dark red as opposed to bright red.
Yes, this paint is aged, but not gracefully.
No, not a fine vintage, obviously.
No.
Well,
let's go
Why did you
east.
lick it?
What?
I was curious.
Okay.
It still tastes like clay. Everything tastes
Lead.
like clay.
That's lead paint. You can tell.
Its
It
vibrant
really-
colors really bring them out.
Well, unfortunately, as you guys decide, you said you're going east now because it's the only door that doesn't have markings on it. Is that what I gathered?
Mhm.
That's what I'd like to do.
All right. Anybody else have objections to going east?
What does the east door look like compared?
It is the
Well,
only
that's
one
the
without any
question.
markings on it. It's just a regular old
Just
door.
no.
What are you, a cop? Why are you asking so many questions?
Like, oink.
It is just
okay.
like a stone slab door. No,
I bring my
noticeable-
donuts to the east door.
All right. So we are going to open up that door, but all these jerks over here have made a reliquary happen over here for us. So
Yeah.
I would like, who would like to roll our good, bad, weird die here?
Ooh. I want to do it.
All right.
I
Wait.
like it.
What did we decide? Because I always forget.
1,
Oh.
2's good, 3, 4 is bad, 5, 6 weird.
8, 6, 9.
Damn, they're fine.
Okay. That's a 6.
Weird.
Okay.
I don't think we'll ever get anything good. I feel
I mean,
like
you guys stop rolling
always
so
gonna be
damn
weird or
hot
bad.
on your D6 rolls. You'll stop getting weird.
I'm a rogue. What do you want from me?
All right. Well, it's a percentile now. So go ahead and roll me a percentile.
Oh shit.
80 on the dot.
Okay.
Wow. You fleshed that out fast, Ted.
Okay. This is see, what I don't know is better or worse is when it's one of the ones that doesn't trigger immediately. And like I have to
boy.
save that one for later because this is a save
Okay.
that one for later.
Let's save it for
Okay.
later.
Oh no, the flavor saver of the reliquary.
Gross.
You making fun of my flavor saver?
All right.
Buff
Okay.
Bagwell.
Okay. Let me
Oh,
reset it
oh.
real quick so that people can start building it up a second time, I guess.
I have a
I
Buck
was in an
Bagwell story, but we're not
NWO2.
telling that on the internet. It's fine.
I'm so excited for this.
It's
So,
fine.
what we are just exploring, right? We don't have a specific plan going into this.
Well, we got to find the rock,
The stone.
the stone, the obsidian-like stone,
Mm-hmm. Not obsidian, but obsidian. Kind of.
obsidian-esque.
Yeah. Obsidian adjacent.
Of course.
All right. So we save that one for later. All right. You're at the door. What's the plan to open the door? Searching for traps, checking if it's open. What are we doing?
But we should look for traps.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's doing that?
I will.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right.
I just I'm drinking a jar of lemon juice. Like, go on. I know you want to.
Hmm. That is a 16.
Okay. You don't think it's trapped?
All right. I check and see if it's open.
It is open.
All right. I open it.
Okay. Here we go. Nice and
Ooh,
small.
in order.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous when this doesn't happen. All right, this is a storeroom. There are
We
shelves.
have to go a different way.
There are shelves and racks in the storeroom. They hold various iron bars and things of that nature. But there is nothing super noteworthy in here. But we do have a dwarf, so you can make me a history check there, Robert, at advantage because you are a dwarf.
Could I have like dwarven history and then like
Sure.
Bronson didn't pay attention to history?
You tell me.
Could I possibly use my wisdom score for dwarven lore
Yeah, we can
instead
make
of
this could be stone cunning. We can use that if you want.
good old
We do
dwarven
want
lore? What a gracious DM before he kills us all. Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, and advantage hots. Natural 20. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Ooh.
You would know that all of these kind of ingots and stuff that are in here, these are from a Dwergar workshop.
Ooh.
You can see that there are these are mostly iron, but there are almost imperceptible, but they are there like flakes and shavings that maybe were from where they had been stacked or when you're moving pieces back and forth. Tiny like shavings of mithril. Amidst these bars, as these are only iron, are badly rusted and basically worth nothing. And let's see. The clan that just knowing what you know already, the Dwergar clan that was the ones probably working on these are likely the ones that got kind of overwhelmed by the mind flayers, so they're probably long gone too.
Well, they're either long gone or worse. Their mind is not their own.
Delightful.
Well,
That
maybe
door
we
makes
can...
a lot more sense now. Worse. Be mindful of yourself. We may finally encounter. I'm not going to say it yet.
Okay.
I don't want to curse this run.
Yeah.
Keep your thoughts to yourself.
I'll let you roll it. This is
Okay.
not locked
All
and not
right.
trapped.
Oh, great.
Would you like to open the door?
I do want to open this door too.
We're going in order.
Gable, are you coming?
Yeah. Sorry. Just this place gives me the
I make a
creeps.
tinfoil hat out of the mithril shavings.
Sure. It
This
feels
is just like
it
my
just,
copper bracelets.
I was gonna say it feels right.
Not the copper bracelets again.
This will keep the bad.
God.
So
This will keep the bad thoughts out.
let's go back to our map here. So we're moving into G3. Stamps and lathes line the wall of this large workshop. 4 eerie figures toil before a dark forge, striking metal that isn't there. Several stone tables bear old tools and metal rods adorned with spikes. A cage in the southwest corner bears inward pointing spikes. So let me go ahead and move these here. And you guys are all too familiar with the feral ashen whites from the last location. They do not see you. They are just going through the motions of trying to smith things that aren't present.
Do you want me to sear these guys right off the bat, or do you want to keep some of that in my pocket in case we find larger patches?
I'd say let's bank that for as long as we can. For emergency scenarios, something tells me this will be quite the adventure.
Do we
All
know
right.
they're for sure gonna attack us?
Absolutely.
More than likely, they've been kind of cored out mentally.
There's nothing there left, so
Okay.
I'll prepare my word of radiance.
I'm gonna see if I can't sneak in just a little bit with the intent to run in to get like a solid sneak attack.
I would also like to do that.
Okay. Let's see. Can I just add these to the... No, I can't. That would have been too easy.
Shall we roll stealth?
Yeah, go ahead and do that for me if you could.
28.
Perfect.
Straight up D20. Okay. 25.
All right.
The minute they
Little
strike is
sneakier.
when I will.
I'm removing tokens from the encounter because it auto added all of them for me here. Pull up my initiative scores here. All right. Sorry, give me those one more time. We're going to roll initiative too, just to get it out of the way.
Oh, got it.
My bad. I meant to say that. We got stealth checks.
28 for stealth.
Yep. Okay.
25 for stealth for me.
Got it. You guys are they are totally absorbed in just doing their thing.
20 to a natural 1. God,
Woof.
bless America.
This is 24.
Are we doing initiative or stealth?
Initiative now, because you guys are sneaking in. I'm just going to get this squared away.
Oh, glad I'm getting this word of radiance off.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 25 for my initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I want to swap my initiative with Bronson.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, Bronson, you're up to a 25. Abel's got a 3.
Well,
and what did you have?
are you sure you're going to hit, like, get the prize round and then, right?
Well, do not forget, in the world of 2024, surprise is just disadvantage on initiative, not a full round anymore. They get disadvantage on initiative.
Something's hitting with internet.
I'm using connect.
Oh, I think it's...
Is it me?
It's all of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Much better.
Weird.
Have you tried turning it off and then back on?
It was like 2,000 milliseconds of latency there.
Yeah, that was rough. I did understand what you were saying. With that in mind, then yes, I will go ahead and keep my initiative where it's at then.
Okay.
So I can lead that initial charge, if that works for you, Bronson.
Go ahead and keep yours.
And what did you have, LB?
Fine.
I'm sorry.
A 13.
Oh, wow. That's what I put in. Great.
Great.
Okay. These guys. All right. Rein it in. This is going to be a long night.
Sorry, Dad.
Can't have fun no more.
All right. So first up here is going to be
spray bottle.
Gable. You're up first.
Okay. I am going to strike out with my rapier first. And because they haven't gone yet, sorry, I know I should know this. I know I add 3 damage. I'm going to see if I get advantage. I do. Okay. That is a natural 20.
Well, there we go.
Yo.
Ooh.
So I'm going to use the sneak attack on this one.
Sure, of course. Why wouldn't you?
And given that these are Ashen Whites, I'm going to use the gauntlets to convert all weapon damage to radiant.
Okay.
So that is 12, 20. Holy shit! I just rolled actual max damage.
All right.
25, 31, 37, 5 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Not gonna work here.
It is still alive, but it is bloodied. We're gonna make that.
Whoa!
Let's see which
These
one.
things are like twice the HP of last time.
Mhm.
With that being the case, since the bonus action would be with a dagger, could that do the nick property and have
Yeah.
that still be on the main? Okay,
That's how that works. Yeah.
just triple checking. It's a 19 on the die.
That'll hit.
That's pretty good.
And that is for another 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Well, we'll make it radiant. May as well.
Sure.
And then I'm going to bonus action disengage. So 5, 10,
Wow.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. All right. Next in the initiative order is.
All right. I didn't realize we were running away afterwards, but okay. I will attack the one that Gable did
Okay.
with the Broscade. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit.
Ooh, well, I'll attack a second time. Does a 24 hit?
That it does.
All right. I will burn my free smite on this guy. Let's get one down and out. So that's my free smite. Can I do that second level?
Yeah.
All right, and he's undead?
He is.
All right, so that's 5d8 total plus 8. Here we go. Mediocre roll for 25 damage.
25 is enough to bring down that feral ashen white is. Oops, I just deleted everybody off the map.
Everybody's gone.
Well, that was a fun thing that I wish we had a undo button for.
Control Z.
Well, we don't in D&D Beyond, I'll tell you that much. So, just found that one out. That's a fun
Feedback.
Oh no!
one. That is a fun one to just.
Good news. My initiative's a 1.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that's.
I got you, brother.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and add everybody back in.
I'm
Hey
writing
guys,
a
remember
comment.
how much we love and appreciate Ted for all the hard work he does?
I can't believe
game?
that just. Yeah. Everybody was
I've been
selected, and I went to delete one, and it just deleted them all.
I have done that too many times.
Yeah, well,
Did it
normally
delete
one would imagine a
every token
control.
from
Uh,
like the rest of the dungeon.
no, it didn't. It just deleted the ones I
Okay.
had selected.
Oh, if it deleted the dungeon, crying is a free action.
Yeah. It's fine. We would just make it up as we went along, but
Chat, you are right. Why do we even have that button?
that's true. It is very true.
All right, I've submitted a technical issue.
Okay.
For feedback with D&D Beyond. I'm sure they'll read it
What's
and
doing
immediately
that?
do it.
The responsible one of the group.
What's
All
new
right.
in maps?
Even
right.
D&D
Well,
Beyond
now
has
we're
more human
back
tech
to
support
the
than
situation.
Twitch.
Your that was your both of your attacks, right, Bishop?
Yep.
Okay. Was there anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay. That's gonna go to Soot.
Sit is going to pull out her wand of magic missiles, and I'm going to expend 3 charges, so they each get 3 blasts, right? 3. Yep, 3.
Toots.
Sure.
Bow.
Toots.
4 damage per missile.
Toot.
Okay, so 12 each.
Yep.
Nice.
Ashen White, shield.
Yeah. Unfortunately, these
Son
guys
of a-
don't have a shield, so they all will take that 12 points of force damage.
Is it really unfortunate?
For me,
Oh, okay.
as the dungeon master. Anything
Fair
else
enough.
for
Okay.
you?
I'll move in a little. Actually, 5. 10. I do want to check out this cage, but we're in combat.
Okay. Well, next up is the Ashen Whites. And Bishop, you're right here.
I know.
So
Yep.
Ask again why I got the fuck out of Dodge.
All right. So if you recall, these guys have these weird, like, necrotic green shards, like, sticking out of various parts of their body. And they're all going to just pull them out and just try to just shank you with these. So we're going to go ahead and move them like that. And let's see, will this work? Can I make this
everything?
Okay, that's a 26 to hit on the first
Okay.
one here.
Sure.
That'll deal 10 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
You have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Cool.
By the way, as you've been necrotic shard. Then it's going to take its second attack, which is a 23 to hit. And it's going to deal 9 points of damage.
Nice.
That's the first one. Then the second one
All
goes.
right.
That's a 9 to hit, which will miss. That's an 11 to hit, which will miss. The last one gets a 21.
Yep.
For 5 points of damage.
All right.
And a dirty 20.
Yeah.
For 5 points of damage.
All right.
As they all just stabbing into you with these necrotic shards. And then, Bronson, it's your turn.
I can't actually see your, so it's not really a health bar, it's just a color bar underneath it.
The color bar is just whatever color you made the ring around your character.
Yeah. What do you how much damage you take?
I took 29 points of damage. I'm doing okay still. Let's eliminate some of these fellows.
All right.
Or maybe come up here with me.
Oh yeah, I am getting up in the mess. Yeah, these guys are much stronger than what I thought when I was thinking about dropping just the cantrip across all of them. So
I'll remind you, you do get Seer Undead is a channel divinity. You do get that back on a short rest.
That's right. Let's just do it. Let's do the prudent thing.
All right. What kind of save is that? Con or wisdom?
I believe it is.
I think it's wisdom.
It just says saving throw. Why does it do that? Wisdom. No.
It's tied to the turn undead.
Why doesn't it just say?
Not a big deal. We can pull that up real quick. I did roll pretty bad for the Ashen Whites last time. That is very true. Okay, cleric. Turn undead is.
Dude, I swear it's easier than reading this freaking character sheet.
It's a wisdom saving throw. Not a problem. Let's go ahead and make those real quick. 14 is a fail. 17 is a fail. What's your save DC for your spells?
A 17.
All right. Okay. So 1 success, 2 failures. So go ahead and roll your Seer Undead damage, which is 5d8.
Yahtzee.
Nice.
Good roll.
Nice
30.
Big hit. All right. So 2 of those are going to take the full points of damage there. The other one's going to take half. And the 2 that failed are also, because the Seer Undead is part of Turn Undead, they are also considered turned. So they are frightened and incapacitated for a minute. So we're going to just say, for all intents and purposes, that is Whites A, Ashen Whites A and C are the ones that were turned. So B still has its faculties about it, but the other ones, they won't do anything. They're incapacitated until they take damage.
All right. That's my action. So then I get a bonus action. I am going to go ahead and do I'm just going to hand over Goodberry to my friend Bishop, and hit you with that 4 points, baby.
I'll take it. Oh, thank you.
Take your vitamins.
Anything else for Bronson?
I will step in front then. Let's see. Did I have enough movement? I was over here 5, 10, 15, 20. And B is the only guy that is still at it.
Correct.
All right. I will just step in front of Bishop so he can bro skate around me.
Got it. All right. Back to the top of the round. It is Gable's turn.
The Brosian phalanx.
Yes.
Gable is going to hex Ashen White B.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to hex their strength,
Sure.
I guess. And I'm going to, from this distance, just do some Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
To provide some range support. All right. The lowest I got was an 18 for both blasts.
They will both hit.
Okay. So I'm doing and a D10 each of these.
Oh, they're all bloodied, by the way. After that, I should
Okay.
just point that out.
First one does 9 points of the force damage.
Mhm.
Second one, 6.
Okay. Still up, but it is
Alright.
hexed.
Yeah. I
Uh,
remember that time.
Nice.
all right. Next up then is you, Bishop.
All right. Peeking over top of Bronson, I will roll with disadvantage, which is still 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right. We're looking at 9 points of damage.
All right. 9
Up
points
over
of
top.
damage applies.
All right. And then my second strike will be advantage with the Vex property.
Yep.
That is a 26 to hit.
26
And
hits.
I'm going to throw a first level smite on this.
All right.
Plus 8, 28 points of damage.
All right. That is enough to bring down Ashen White B.
Nice.
I'm going to delete just Ashen White B. There we go. Got it.
There you go.
All right. Anything else for Bishop?
I'm going to eat a second berry
All right.
for myself.
Yes.
Yeah, baby. It's food time.
All right. And it's going to go to
I'm
Suk
so full, but I hurt.
then.
It hurts bad.
I mean, think of that. Like, it does feed you for a full day. So you're just on your third, you're just like,
God.
I don't know what's worse.
It's like the White Castle 100 burgers.
Crave case of good berries.
Sid is going to make a ball in her hand and throw it forward to the most southern Farron Ashmite sea.
We do declare.
I do declare I'm going to make an attack of Star Wisp upon himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a nat 20. Let's go!
All right.
Let's go.
Yay!
Let's go.
Okay. So that's 4d8. Hot damn. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna go fill up my sweet tea over here while you do this damage.
Okay. 18, 23, plus 5 is 28 points of damage on that.
That was enough
Ooh.
to
Let's
take
go.
down that one. So we are down to just the one Ashen White left.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else for you, LB?
No, I think that's good.
All
I think I darn did it.
You did. You did good,
That
kid.
darn did it.
And then we'll go to our last Ashen White, which is going to do nothing because it's turned.
Doesn't it have to use its reaction or use its turn to run? Or no?
No,
It's
it is.
incapacitated.
It is frightened and incapacitated, so it's basically locked in place. It only ends if the cleric dies or is incapacitated, or if it takes damage. So currently, no one's doing that, so it's doesn't do anything, and it goes to your turn, Bronson.
Yep, I'm gonna break it off with a piece of the remix. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit it with my brand new blessed strike and knock this thing out. No, I did not take blessed strikes.
Oh, you took the cantrip?
Or do you? Yeah, I took the cantrip. I took it because of picking up Starry Wisp.
Mm.
All right. All right. Then I'm going to wisp it.
All right, wisp it good.
Wisp it.
All right,
21.
that hits.
11.
11 points. It unfortunately does not die from the 11 points. It is shaken from its turning, but its turn already passed, so it's got nothing going on. Anything else for your turn?
Finish it off.
All right, back to the top of the round, Gable.
All right, I'm going to move my hex over to the last remaining Ashen White.
Mm-hmm.
Same situation with their strength. Then we move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I am going to do some attacks.
All right.
Leading with the rapier. There's a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay. I'm going to do a sneak attack on this one. 9, 12. That's 17 points of radiant damage.
That is enough. Down
All right,
goes
cool.
our final feral Ashen White. While seemingly a little bit tougher than our previous encounters with Ashen Whites, not too many resources wasted. Now,
You all did see me stab this thing in the face earlier, and it was
Yeah.
still alive.
Well, I think it was always kind of dead.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, no.
Well, delightful. They're getting stronger.
I
Yeah.
think you did a really good job.
Well, thank you. I think you did quite well as well.
Thank you.
Everyone did.
Mm-hmm.
so in this room, what would you all like to? Anything you want to take a look at or whatnot while you're
I
here?
want to see the cage.
Okay. So this cage, as described, has all sorts of wicked, kind of pointed, jagged spikes pointing inward. So whoever would be contained within this cage is going to be in a pretty dire situation with spikes into them. You're not going to be able to move around, not going to be very comfortable for you. Here's the other thing. There are a lot of hinges and reinforced pins within this cage that within 1 minute you can basically flat pack this whole cage down to move it and transport it. Now, it is 50 pounds worth of steel to carry and move this thing, not like a huge deal, but it is made of iron. However, all of those bendable moving parts, the reinforcing bars and the hinges are all made out of mithril. It does not have a lock, but the cage itself in its current state is worth at least 200 gold pieces.
Whoa. We should get this on the way out.
All right. Well, I'll put a reminder on my phone.
What?
Oh, also,
Uh,
because I didn't want to leave Jonathan in the lurch here, can I get you to roll me a percentile, LB?
Yes.
Let's see what-
54.
54. Okay.
Rivera's conducting a band that is not there.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Fancy battle music's still going, so
There you go.
You know what? Go ahead and roll again. This one's on the cleric list too, and we already got it. It's the map case that makes the better maps.
87.
87.
Don't roll an 8.
You also find a bar of soap that leaves the wearer or the user smelling of oranges even days after its use.
Ooh, useful.
Again, with that orange agenda.
That wasn't me. You don't know who wrote that. I mean, it was me, but it's fine.
Come on.
Yes. So
I'm going to take a really nice bath later. Puts it in her bag.
all right.
Good to have goals.
Bishop, I will use a
Mm.
first level cure wounds on you, my friend.
I appreciate you.
Let's do it. Doom, 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 doom. All right. Survey says 15 points. of
Hey.
cure wounds.
All right.
I'm doing up, my buddy.
Yeah, man. I'm feeling much better. Whew. Gable, I thought we were gonna stand together there, but then you kind of disappeared on me.
I can adjust my tactics going forward if you would like. I
Just
apologize.
no, that's cool. I'll just start further away next time. I'll
Just
shoot him
let
with
me
my
get my
bow.
damn shield up there, Bishop. Shit.
You were slow.
I know.
That guy was almost dead again.
Okay, so do we want to maybe open those doors to the north and just to make sure we know the way out? Because I assume that they connect back to the main room.
Probably. Should we check him for
Okay.
traps?
Oh, that's a good idea.
All right.
Go ahead.
I will do that. Ooh. 21.
That looks all clear.
Looks all clear.
And they
Okay.
do, in fact, connect back to the main room. Boy, that would be wild,
Ooh.
huh? Like secret extra-dimensional door. You're like, well, that's not where we thought. That's not where I parked my car.
It looks like the void.
There's the Noid in here.
Yeah.
Is that a target?
The Noid.
Oh, man.
I want some fuzzy slippers. Should we look at the room with an X or not look in the room with the X?
Is
I
it
mean, we're
could
here.
or should? I just want to confirm.
I don't know.
I mean, we can.
It's so big and red.
You're right.
It's like a big red button.
Why do we even have that lever?
So, is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Oh, that grin on Ted's face.
No, you're reading into things too much.
You're reading into
We're gonna have to clear this whole damn place out. So what's it really matter?
Yay! Okay, check for traps.
All right. I check it for traps.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna check
Go
for
ahead.
traps.
Do
Oh.
it. Go ahead. You were there first. So check for traps.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I have
Can I
advantage.
assist and give advice? Like
No, I
like a
think she's
little
too
coaching advice?
excited. I think she's just
That's
running
fair.
right
Yeah.
over.
Cast
8.
guidance on yourself.
Nope.
What you get?
Okay.
8.
Great. Looks all clear.
It looks
Uh,
clear, guys.
I'm gonna stand over here.
All right. You open the door,
Uh-huh.
and this is what you see.
Wow, it's like the
Ooh.
map knew we'd go here next.
It really did, didn't it?
Oh my god.
So in here,
Ooh.
several short iron bed frames are jumbled together in this room. Nothing remains of any bedding. An opening to the south leads to an alcove containing only 2 long tables and a splintered chair. And then obviously the door to the west, a door bearing a painted red X opens to a long hallway that leads deeper into the crossing. So there's another red X right there.
It's like it's saying, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
It is like it's saying, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
I have heard of some stories where there's sort of a save point, and it's almost like a reminder. Like, are you sort of like what you're saying? Are you absolutely sure you wish to proceed?
You can't return to this area later.
Mm-hmm.
Can we
Mm,
not?
No. We can.
Oh.
Probably.
Oh. Okay.
All
Well,
right.
I picked a door. So who's picking the next door?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Investigation or perception for traps?
Your choice.
Perception it is.
Mm-hmm.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. Does not look trapped.
All right. Is it open?
It is.
And there's another door with another red X.
Oh, God. It's a long-ass hallway.
Uh-huh.
Is it uphill? Downhill.
I don't think it just...
Running up that hill.
I don't have any elevation changes for you, so I'm going to say it's not.
Okay. It just feels like there'd be a big boulder that falls down this tunnel.
Can I look up just to verify that there's no boulder just sitting there waiting?
There is currently no Indiana Jones trap sitting above your head.
Nice.
But I will say, as you guys were investigating the door and kind of milling about in this what's called this kind of living quarters, or what's left of it. Amidst all of the kind of messed up stuff, there is the remnants of like a shredded backpack that has there's a set of cartographer's tools inside it.
Dibs.
There's an emerald worth 250 gold pieces, 6 pints of oil, an illustrated book about ropers. Well, that's what it says. And there's a lantern. And just from looking at this lantern, it's very clear that this is a magical lantern.
That's a lot of oil.
You're right.
I knew this bard once. His name was P. Diddy. He always had oil.
I heard bad things. I believe him.
Yeah.
Okay, a magical lantern.
That's where those Ashen Wits didn't pull out.
All right. Well.
Should we continue down this hallway?
Suppose we can, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, there we go. So you have 2 doors options here for you. And none of these are marked with any kind of painted X's.
The cartographer's stuff, was there a name in it?
No, it's just like a generic set of like adventurers, cartographer's tools.
Okay.
No, this book belongs to Line in the illustrated book about ropers, the children's story.
Nope.
I'd say let's take a look at this first door.
All right.
Who's up? Bronson.
You guys can keep looking for traps. I'm just fine back here.
And I'll go one more time.
What is it, a dwarven thing? Do all dwarves have to fix traps around here or what?
Bronson, you know that wasn't the intent.
Hey, some of us fat finger our way around here, okay? The traps are small.
And you know what? Because you've been such a sourpuss, I rolled a 9.
Looks fine.
My keyboard isn't safe around Cujo.
All right. Yeah, is it locked?
Nope.
I'll slowly open it with my rapier out.
Yeah.
Nobody likes this room.
Hmm.
Just close the door. Keep going south.
Everything's on fire in here. We should just leave it.
This room's not square. I don't think it could possibly have anything good there.
The walls
look
look evil.
Yeah.
Does it look like it's been carved? Like, how is this room made?
It looks to be relatively natural.
Oh, I see. Are there any fun things in the walls, or is it just stone?
It is a lot of stalactites about in this area. It is nope, I'm sorry. This is just oh yeah, there is just mucus in every one of these crevasses that's there. Here, I'll give you the you've got all of these.
How is the mucus the last detail that we get?
You guys didn't go into the room. You just stayed at the door.
Yeah.
You gotta walk in to see the mucus.
Honestly, it seems reasonable to not walk in.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to tell Mark Summers I'm here to take the physical challenge and just...
I mean, I'll double dare you. Come on in.
Man.
Oh, shit.
I mean, well, we gotta go somewhere.
Well,
I'm gonna go in. I'm tired of this analysis paralysis. I'm stepping into the mucus.
I wasn't feeling paralyzed. We had another way to go.
Yeah, so all the walls in here are
Bronson,
rough.
you don't have to make the noise with your mouth. The floor already does that.
And yeah, it is the quote is clots of repulsive mucus jam the crevasses. But I will say you can see kind of wiggling about or kind of moving about inside the one area of mucus right here is this Grick just kind of living his life
along. Just gricking around.
Just gricking around.
There's a Grick in the Eastern Crevassier.
Oh. Okay.
Push forward into here.
Do we want to maybe do we want to kill it?
Is there no light in here at all? What's our light situation?
In here, in this area, you are in. Yeah, there is no light here. There's light further up ahead in like the kind of larger room that you can kind of see just starting to open up. To the east, you can see that it looks like there's a bigger room, seemingly connected to that set of doors.
If we're going further in there, we're going to need some more light so we don't get ambushed in case as he drags his hammer lightly across the wall. Enough things in here to produce this.
I mean, I can create fire, but yeah.
I'm not happy to be in this room.
Same.
Do we want to go south?
We all look at Bronson.
I think Bronson's excited about being in this room.
We got to clear everything out. What are we worried about?
No, we just have to find the stone.
Well, yeah, it could be in any of these rooms. So what we end
I'm
up
just saying we
coming
could
all the way
leave
back
the
here.
gross mucus room for last.
Who says there's not mucus behind this door over here?
Fine.
I'm going to cast light on myself, and I am going to step forward. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
All right.
All right. Go ahead and walk yourself forward here into the mucus.
I will go ahead and, even though I have a light on me, I will go ahead and roll my disadvantage stealth.
All right, I like it.
Oh, natural 20 and a 14.
Yeah, it's still pretty
16.
solid.
I'll follow in, I suppose, also with stealth.
All right.
19.
Seeming pretty good.
I got a 23.
Okay.
7.
Cool. I'm gonna say
I'm going in last. Ugh!
I'm gonna move you.
Something
over
says
to here.
illustrated book of ropers. Just screaming at me now as a player.
All right. It's about when you get to here before like Soot stumbles over something with her 7 stealth check. And you get all of these appear.
Oh.
I'm everybody roll for initiative.
Ain't no party like a Grick party. Let's do this.
All right. Let's go ahead and pull
Brick party, don't snot.
Dang it, 6.
17. 19.
24.
Oh, you guys all get a
version.
+3 on
because of your aura, right?
my paladin aura, yeah. And you're my friends.
Let's go.
16.
Sorry, it was a +3 to initiative?
Yep.
27 then.
Ha.
You get a 22, Jake?
That would be a 9 for me.
No, mine's already added in.
Gotcha.
So I got the 19.
Okay. Let's get our Gricks going here. Okay. We're going to start our combat at the top of the round here. Gable.
I actually, this is something I want to double check. I should have looked at this earlier. How long does it last? Okay. Can I assume it has not been an hour since the last combat?
That is a reasonable assumption.
Okay. If that is the case, then I would like to cast Hex on Grick F.
Okay.
I'm going to Hex their strength. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And we are going to do some attacks. That is another... I'm not fucking kidding. That's another natural 20.
All right.
Damn.
So, 18.
Let's go, Gable.
Freaking crushing it.
Thanks. 31, 37, 41, 46 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
With that first strike with the rapier.
Well, you're going to watch as Grick F just splatters.
Okay. Then I'm going to move. Well, do I have more movement? I don't think I do. No. I'm going to hold here then.
Okay.
Because it did bonus action to apply the hex, so yeah.
All right. Then it's going to go to you, Bishop.
All right. I will head north towards Grick A as I squelch through the mucus.
Oh, you are. It is squelchy.
Yeah. Yep. I do big steps.
Uh-huh.
Split. That's a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
All right. And we will deal 12 points of damage.
All right, to Grick A. It is bloodied.
All right. I will do my second attack.
Okay.
26 to hit.
26 hits.
All right. Ooh, minimum 9 damage.
Unfortunately, it is still alive.
Well, I'll get you next time.
All
Inspector
right.
Gadget.
And then you hear at the sounds of the fight as you stab into this one, it is like screeching and squealing.
Sure.
And you see that coming from the main room, we get the Grick Alpha appears and starts making its way. And then it
let's go
is next in the initiative order. So, oh look who's right here, Gable.
Let's go.
All right.
Look at me, I'm a man. I'm 40.
I'm 40.
I'm just
Dwarven
a silly little cat.
Let's see.
The dwarf is the one you want.
You watch as one of the Grick Alpha's tentacles kind of lashes out towards you, Gable. Ooh, no, that's only a 13 to hit. All right. Let's see. That's going to kind of spin around and try to whack you with its tail. Oh no, it misses again. It's having a bad day.
Haha.
All right, that was it. That's all. That was this whole turn.
Cool.
Now it goes to you, Soot.
Soot is very perturbed by this thing that has just entered into the room. I'm gonna move forward so I have line of sight, and I am going to cast Erupting Earth with a real piece of obsidian. She pulls it out and cracks it in her hand, and I'm going to create a 20-foot cube. I'm going to center it just behind him so that it just kind of gets the entryway here.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make a dex save.
Yes, please.
Okay, that's a 14.
Okay. That is not enough. So it is going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12 points.
The ground is now difficult terrain until cleared.
Okay. Oops. I deleted it by accident.
It's dead.
I hit. That's so annoying. All right, I'll put it back. There we go. Okay.
Every Grick rolled above a 9. Brutal.
It's combat. Where's it goes? There. And you said 12 points, right? Okay. Then it's Grick time. All right. So we'll go with the first one facing off against you there, Bishop. Okay. Tentacle attack. Natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
It's gonna go ahead and deal. Oh boy, that was real bad rolls though. So that's gonna be 17 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
And then because it hit with its tentacle, it gets to make a bite attack as well, which is a 22 to hit. For 5 points of piercing damage.
It's on my face.
All right, and Grick number 2 is going to come out here. Grick number 3. How much movement speed do these guys have? Only 30. All right. So
Come at me, bruh.
Cool.
I'm rolling up to this fight like that dude that squares up with the kangaroo after he grabs his dog. I'm in it.
All right. Well, let's see. Grick E is gonna go for you, Gable. Here we go. 21 to hit,
That will hit.
and it will be 12 points of slashing damage. But it should also take some, right? Armor Vagathus?
Yeah, it's gonna get 10 points. Wait, hold on. Armor Vagathus. Yeah, it's
How
gonna
much
take 10
damage
points
did
of cold
you
damage.
do when you? I'm sorry for talking over you.
Okay, he took 10 points.
How much damage did you do when you killed that first one?
46.
And it misses with its bite attack on you. We're going to have Grick C is going to attack Soot with its tentacle. 16.
Mm-hmm.
16 does not hit.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's
We're going to have
go.
one's going for Bronson. It's a 21.
Bring it on! 21 just hits.
Okay. That'll be
I will reaction shield.
cool. That'll
Nice.
miss. Second attack will also miss. And yeah, I can't really get past you to get to Soot, so this other one's going to go for you as well. That's going to miss. All right. That'll get through all of our Gricks and get to Bronson's turn.
Anybody else take damage other than Bishop?
I mean, I took a little bit, but I'm fine.
I'm
Okay.
also okay right now.
All right. Then I will do a direct healing word instead of mass healing word, but I will break off a piece of the remix and yes! I'm gonna slam my hammer onto my shield and let out word of radiance.
All right. All these guys right around you here. They gotta make dex saves, right?
They have to make con saves. DC
Con
17.
saves. Okay. 17. Fail. 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 All right. Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
11 points of radiant damage.
All right. To, was it B, C, and D? All right. These you have bloodied these guys.
Let's go.
Anything
And
else? That was
then
action, bonus action, right?
Yep, I will do a second level healing word
Okay.
back to my dude Bishop.
All right.
Oh, my dude. Thank you.
19 points.
Holy cow.
All right.
What word is that? Say it more.
Yo!
Back to the top of the round, Gable.
Right. I'm going to. Can I? Dumb question. Can I transfer my? Or no, I killed the first one. I'm switching hex to the alpha.
Fair.
And
we're gonna make the alpha look like this one because I think I still have the art floating in for it. Do I? Yeah.
Yeah, that
Alpha's
silhouette
gonna-
of the laughing belay.
That's what it looks like on screen there. That's your alpha.
Oh, God, gross. I am. You know what? I'm gonna let loose some attacks on the alpha.
Okay.
The first one is standard. It's an 18 on the die plus another 8 is 26.
That hits.
Okay, that is without sneak attack. 11 points of piercing damage.
All right.
We'll stick with radiant actually.
Okay.
And because I dealt damage, the dagger attack has advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Double 3s. Will an 11 hit?
It will not.
Okay. Well,
Gable, can you Misty Step behind me?
do I have Misty Step?
I don't know.
You seem like a guy that would Misty Step.
You do seem
No.
like that kind of guy, but
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know what that. Yeah. What are we? What's happening? What do you
He's
mean?
light on his feet. He expected I could open up traps. I just want him to get behind him. We're all being a little racist here.
What? What is going on over there? There's too much mucus for this.
It's too mucusy for this conversation.
Why does it smell?
I already used my bonus action to move the hex,
Uh-huh.
so that's my turn. In these things' faces.
All right, Bishop.
Oh God.
All right. Well, I'm I'm gonna attempt to kill this little guy so I can get towards the rest of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
I vexed him last time, so I will attempt a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right, and that is 12 points of damage.
All right, you do sufficiently kill Grick A.
All right, goodbye, Grick A.
We knew ye well.
Yeah, you were disgusting and terrible, just like everything else here.
You squelch
and
back
then
over here to the main area.
Yeah, big steps, goofy style. And then I'm
I
going
can't
to
believe it's not
attack
difficult terrain in here.
I
Grick
can't believe it's
B.
not butter.
I'm so glad it's not butter. 24 to hit this guy.
That hits.
Can't believe
Ugh.
it's not butter.
I don't
Stray.
have so many spells. I'm just gonna stab him.
Okay.
Damn, 10 points of damage.
All right, this is to Grick B.
This is to Grick B.
All right, it is still alive.
All right, and I'm just gonna scoot around to the other side of Bronson.
All right.
Boot, scoot, and bogey.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right, comes back to my alpha's turn. It's going to tentacle attack Gable with a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be... Ooh, wait, I misrolled that. Yeah, 25 points of slashing damage.
I have to do math.
Oh, is it... Well, it's going to take some damage, right? Because of still having temporary hit points, or...
I think once it does that one.
Oh, did you
blast,
lose
it's
all your
done.
temporary HP from the last hit?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because you dealt 12 points of damage. so
Yeah,
I'll give you-
my bad. So
Me. So I just that's. Thank you.
you're still up though.
Oh, I'm still up. Oh, I'm good.
Cool,
I'm good.
cool.
I'm good.
So when it hits you with the tentacle, it gets to make a bite attack against you too, because you're kind of pulled to its face. It's a 26 to hit on the bite and the beak attack.
Okay.
The beak attack is 16 points of damage
Okay.
as it comps down with that kind of sharp beak there.
Okay. It's only at 1/3 of my health now. This is great.
And it's going to move a little bit. And then just because of the reach that it has, it's going to throw a tail attack over at Bishop.
Ooh.
With a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
For only 7 points of damage.
Only 7.
Oh, that's like the
That
minimum
tasty
I could
tail.
do. So,
Yeah.
and that is the alpha's turn. Is now Soot's turn. You can see
Hello,
that Gable's kind of like he's not grappled, but he's up right up in the face of this thing.
Flailing with the rapier. Get it away. Get it away.
I'm going to move through Bronson's space, probably above towards B, so if he wants to take a reaction.
No, I'm going to say you're okay based on that.
Okay. And I'm going to position myself here since nobody's on an actual tile.
Yeah,
these
that's
monsters.
D&D Beyond for you.
I'm going to slap my hands together and do a good old-fashioned burning hands on them.
Oh.
Okay.
Fire time.
On E and Alpha, I assume?
Yes. I'm going to cast it at
Burninating
second level.
peasants.
Burninating peasants. They're going to need to make a dex save, please.
Yeah, what is your DC?
16.
All right.
Roxanne.
The Alpha will succeed. The other one will fail.
Okay. The total is 14 points of fire damage as the flames consume. Red soot emerges. We had to
Okay.
go in the goo room.
They are both still
Burn it
alive.
down.
All right. I think. Let me just check that I'm not missing something.
It's a free action. I just slap some of the goo on my chest hair like it's Vicks Mentholatum.
Wait till it hardens.
Hang on.
A 40-year-old version.
If I recall, didn't your level let's see. Oh, it's only while your wildfire spirit's summoned. Is that how that works?
Mm-hmm.
That's dumb.
Fired.
Let's say that that's an always on thing. So you can go. That doesn't make any sense to necessarily tie it to the spirit. So Go ahead and roll a d8. We'll add that to the damage for the
Okay.
the burning hands.
5.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Well, that is enough to kill off Grick E.
Yeah.
Gricky.
Yes.
Oh, Gricky.
Oh, great.
Hit him in the face with a shovel.
I can't wait for you to have cauterizing wounds. Ugh.
All right. Then after your turn, Redsa will go to all of the remaining Gricks. So Grick B is going to go for, I guess we'll go for Bishop.
Come at me, Brick Bros.
That one misses, and it can't do a second attack unless it's, it hits with the first one. Grick C is going to go for Bronson with an 11.
Bring it on.
And then Grick D is going to go for Soot with an 18. All right, you're
That'll hit.
8 points of slashing damage. And it's going to make a beak attack for a 22 for 4 points.
Yoki.
And that is all their turns. It goes to Bronson.
All right. Let's do damage and heal our boy. Yo! I'm going to do it. Rinse and repeat, baby.
All right.
As we'll drop a Ward of Radiance. So con 17.
All right, let's see how we do here.
Ugh.
Oh,
1 and a
fail.
2. Come on, man.
All fails.
So total of 8 points of radiant damage to folks around me.
All right, that is actually enough to take out Grick B.
Nice.
The other ones are
And we're
still
gonna
up,
drop- We're going to drop a 3rd level healing word
Oh.
for
3rd level might be too much.
Cujo? No, he said he's got a 3rd.
He's got a 3rd. No. Way too much. Save it for Spirit Guardians.
All right, then I'll drop a 2nd.
Don't give it a peer pressure.
Oh, 1, 1, 1, 3. So 15.
It's still 15. I will take it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Back to the top of the round. It is Gable's turn.
Okay. So am I? I'm not grappled.
You're not
by
grappled,
this thing,
no.
right? Okay. Then, actually, I realized I should have done something earlier. Okay. Total damage I got was what from last round?
No,
I'm
we'll
sorry, I
worry
should have
about
done
the concentration check next time. Don't worry about it right now.
Okay. All right.
I forgot to.
If that is
so.
the case, I am going to. I guess I'm going to let loose some attacks.
Sure.
Here, we're going to lead with the rapier. A 12's not going to hit, is it?
It is not.
Okay. I'm going to do Dagger of Venom. Jesus criminy. 15 to hit.
That also misses.
Okay. Then I'm going to bonus action disengage and move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right.
To get the fuck away from the big mean thing.
Squelch, squelch, squelch through all the
I
mucus.
hate it. I hate
Bishop.
using that damn word.
It is your turn.
All right. Well, I'll squelch forward
Yep.
to the big Grick, and I will attempt to hit him with the broscade. I'm gonna stab him in his stupid mouth for a 24.
24 hits.
All right. That is 14 points of damage.
All right. It is
Uh,
now bloodied.
Nice. And then I will go ahead and attack him again. There it is. Natural 20.
There
Let's
we
go.
Let's go. He's not undead, but it still feels good. I'm going to use a 2nd level smite. And then, how are we doing crits?
We are doing max damage and then the roll.
Okay. So, max damage will be 32
And then roll the dice.
plus 23. 32 plus 23 is 55 points of damage.
Yeah. How do you want to kill this
55.
Grick Alpha?
Oh, let's go.
Yes. All right, great. Yeah, I want to stab him directly in his mouth, and then I want the radiant light from the
Ooh.
smite, like kind of reddish to like almost like do veins around him, and then he just kind of like pops and sprays more mucus everywhere.
Oh yeah, nobody's escaping it. Everybody, it
Oh
is.
yeah,
It is just moist and
mucus.
squelchy down here. Everybody's covered in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
All
It's
right.
Ghostbusters style.
Oh yes.
Bishop.
And
Look out!
It's your turn, Sut.
Your timing is awful.
Bustin' makes him feel good.
I'm going to pull out my obsidian scimitar and take a whack at it.
Okay,
Why
all
not?
right. This is the first time this is coming out, so
I know.
Nice.
Watch it go.
let's see.
I dropped my dice. It's 18.
18 hits.
Okay, let's go. It's gonna be 7 points of slashing damage.
Well, this is a Jake special, unfortunately. All that
sorry.
mucus in your eyes, you just missed. You know, at the
Oh.
perfect strike, but it's still alive.
Eye boogers.
Anything else?
That's me.
All right.
No.
All right, and we'll go to our good friend Grick C. He's going to attack Bronson and miss. And
I'm old
then
Grick.
Grick D.
I'm old Greg.
He's going. He's going for Soot with a 14, so they'll both miss. And then I'll go to Bronson.
One more time. Yo! I'm all in. As poor man's spirit guardians is what this is.
I like it.
Hey, that guaranteed 5, baby, it's tough to turn down.
They both fail.
Redeemed 15 points.
All right, that is enough. Describe how this goes, because you kill both of them with this word of radiance.
It is it's a sonic radiance between both his yell and the clamoring of Hugh against his shield, and it just resonates out like Colossus's special move in the X-Men arcade game. Yeah! And they explode, and there's even more mucus over all of us here.
Yep. Oh, this is just end of Ghostbusters 2 everywhere. Everybody's just covered in goop. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and open up some of this.
Squelch.
I'm gonna open up some of this room here for you guys to get a little better idea of what
I
we're
want to
doing.
squelch for loot.
I'd like you to squelch for a trinket because you got one. So go ahead and roll me a
I
percentile.
hate it.
Percentile die?
Yes, please.
Oh, hey, what up, Dark F? Let's go. I give it a 47.
47. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I know you were hoping for a food thing for Bronson. It did not work out to be a food thing. Interestingly enough, it is a wooden plaque of a Yule tree, and it can be used to summon an elk one time.
What?
Uh-huh.
Yule!
Listen, I mean, this is Bronson. Elk is good eating. This could be like you want fresh elk on the trail. You just crack it and you've got one right there, or do whatever you want with it. So
No, specifically, I'm going to save this. I'm not going to tell anybody, but in the back of my mind, when I get the snot off this plaque and I look at it, I think about how I'm going to have all the goblins and this elk, and we're going to go around and deliver the canned goods from the garden on Christmas in Phandelver.
I love it.
With this elk is how 100% in his mind. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
All right. Well, we love that.
Bronson claws, baby.
I like dark half. Well, an elk can be food, so you're right. It can be.
It's taking me everything not to go backstrap fever on this elk, because elk chili is divine of the gods, but it's a sacred elk. We need to deliver goods.
I like it a lot. All right.
We don't have time to cook down a chili anyway.
That's true.
Ooh, but we have so much thickener in here.
I'm never gonna eat again.
Oh, if you watch enough Delicious in Dungeon, eventually you go from hungry to I'm fine. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you guys can
Uncomfort.
see that this room does open up to a significantly larger area. If you'd like to go this way or go back to that other door, it's up to you.
I picked this one, so
What? Oh, yeah, of course. Prestidigitation.
Mm,
Thank
And
you.
one for me.
yeah.
And one for Gable. And a slightly more begrudging one for Bronson, who
it
brought us
cleans
into
me,
the
but it's
mucus
each
room.
individual piece of chainmail still has snot inside of it. The rest of
Yeah.
them.
Oh,
Mhm.
This is not gonna all come out. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Maybe we can all take a bath in the river like we did before. I have soap now.
On some
Oh,
party.
Yeah.
I also have soap, but it's not orange. It's just regular.
Mm.
Like, it's just anything in this room. We could roll a perception check or anything. It is huge.
Yeah,
Damn.
so I'll give you, there's nothing really to find, but what I will tell you is it looks like with your dwarvenness and your apparent penchant for, squelchy mucus, um you can tell that this is like the various cracks off into different directions. This was basically a depleted mine. Like people were going down these veins looking for stuff and then for one reason or another kind of abandoned them. So like that was like, where you're carving away and you're like, okay, let's try this way, no, this way, no, and you're just kind of doing almost like a fan pattern to try to find the most ore possible by fanning out like this.
Like an exploratory.
Like an exploratory mining. And then for whatever reason, it didn't go further, it just stopped. Could have been the Grix, could have been something else, you don't know.
Finding a snot vein would have definitely stopped the mining operation for me. No, boys. No, not today. Only for overtime.
Apparently, it didn't deter us.
That's true.
Well, should we keep going south or should we venture east?
Ooh, there's those big
Northeast.
stairs over there.
Here, I'll give you, there's 3 sets of big stairs.
Oh,
You pick
there's
this-
big stairs over there too.
There's big stairs everywhere. Pick your set of stairs.
And that one little door. All right. Well, everybody else has been quiet for too long. I'm gonna go north.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Let me get over there and we'll go ahead.
Corgi run, corgi run, corgi run.
All right. Let's stealth up this way.
Sure.
All
Lead
right.
the way.
I will.
Okay. So we're going up north.
Well, that was going to come to roost at some point in time. That's 10.
Double 8s.
just
I would-
non-excitement.
Natural 20.
Yes.
31.
Natural
Damn.
18 for 26.
Yeah, just a little worse.
14.
All right. This wide tunnel here ends suddenly, basically, as you can see around that bend, there are large chunks of stone that suggest some sort of long ago collapse. And then if you get up there, let me give you.
Yeah. Peek my head around.
So that's kind of what you see.
I kind of see a room over here with some doors that seem busted off. I assume, based on the picture.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to leave that. I want to open up this other door across the hall. But I would like to check it for traps.
Okay. Go ahead and make that check.
Ooh, 18 and a 1 for 23.
All right. That does not appear to have any traps.
All right. I'm going to try and open it.
Okay. As
Hold on. Before you open the
Ooh.
door, I'm going to assess and look at the rest of the party. Does anybody have grievous wounds, 15 damage points or more? Then I will go up and, hey, buddy, let me wrap this up real quick. And I will cast a first level Cure Wounds on you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Oh, that's 22. Let's go.
All right. I'll drink a healing potion, just a regular one.
Oh, I should have told you too. I didn't mean. I meant to tell you that the G12 that you can see there on the map. Let me get it so that everybody can see it. That room, the whole room is blurry.
Oh,
like it's underwater, but there's no water there, and there's not like gas in the air or anything, but it's like the whole thing looks like it's almost like you're looking at something underwater.
like a heat mirage, kind of?
Kind of, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll come back. I don't like this room at all.
You're gonna like this one probably even less as you're starting to pick that lock, and as you guys are talking, remember that illustrated book you found?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's two of them right over here. So we're gonna go ahead and roll for initiative as our good friend the Ropers decide to attack.
It's great. I'm guessing I don't have advantage given that these things showed up.
Yeah. In fact, this is a surprise, so everybody will have disadvantage on initiative.
We didn't get advantage on our initiative against the wits.
They had disadvantage on theirs.
Yeah.
You just rolled a 3, my dude. That's all that happened to that.
Yeah.
Well, you get a +3 from my aura.
I want to keep my 23 initiative. Natural 20.
Let's go.
Oh.
20 burned. 23 would my initiative on disadvantage.
Hell
Bishop's
yeah.
got 13, right?
Mm-hmm.
7.
And Gable
13.
Oops.
Ropers.
I like Ropers. I think they're fun.
Oh, yeah, me too, except they're terrible.
Well, you know.
That's why they're fun.
Okay. -1 on their initiative.
You know, it'd be a lot cooler if they were 2024 Ropers, but you know.
Yeah, I know. I wish.
Well,
you know,
what's another?
You're up first, Bronson.
Oh, yo! No, we got serious business. Ropers are not Gricks. That is for sure. These guys are big, bad. Let's just go ahead and do the right thing. And let's pop Spirit Guardians.
Love that.
And I will tactical. Yo, everybody behind me. And I'm going to rush in. And I have my lights on me. And I got my Spirit Guardians on me.
They are both going to fail their wisdom saves.
Oh, yeah.
And for chat asking, technically they removed things that were like immune to surprise, and the way they handled that is like most things will have like classes that would have that previously have advantage on initiative. So even if you are surprised, it's just a straight roll, and that's like part of the balance that they've built into that.
15 points.
Okay, 15 points to both. It all applies. Anything else for Bronson?
That is it.
All right, next up, it is your turn, Bishop.
All right. And I'll look down at the book and be like, this is not that accurate at all, is it?
It's more like an adult coloring book, you know, it hasn't
Yeah. They're much more hideous. All right. I'm going to move in and attempt to stab one in the mouth for a 20.
That hits.
All right. Stabbing in the mouth is almost always a good spot. For 12 damage.
All right. 12 points.
All right. And then I'll go for the eye this time. Another 20 to hit. And I will do a first level smite this time, which will net us 21 points of damage.
21 points. All right. That just bloodies that one roper.
All right. And then I'm going to just block off that guy from being able to move forward, hopefully.
All right. It is their turn. Why don't you go ahead and roll me your damage again for your Spirit Guardians? They're both going to fail again.
11 points.
And they'll both take 11 points of radiant damage. It is their turn, though. So, they see the situation. And let's see. We can't have everybody out there, you know, not being part of the party. So you're going to see that Roper A is Tendril is going to lash out towards Soot and miss with a 12 to follow up with its second one with a 17. Does that hit Soot? Yeah. All right. So it hits you, it grapples you, and then it will reel you in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it just pulls you right over. It's going to attempt to bite you with a 25 to hit.
Sure does.
For 22 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's got 2 tendrils left. It's going to go ahead and miss Bishop, and it hits a 24 on Bronson just to grapple and restrain you with his.
And I believe I only have the 1 usage of shield.
Yeah, we're gonna have to spend some time with Tilverton and upgrade some of these things, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So that'll get me.
All right. So you're just grappled and restrained currently. Just that. Then the other one's going to go for our good buddy Gable with a 21 to hit right out the gate.
Okay. You know what? Yes.
And he reels you right on over. And realizing now that he has advantage because you're restrained. Turn that natural 1 into a 16. I don't know if that hits.
Nope, it does not.
Okay.
Feed me, Seymour.
All right. So everybody is grappled. Or no, wait. This guy's going to try to go for Bishop and miss.
Yay.
And miss.
Yay.
All right, yeah. So everybody is grappled and restrained except for Bishop at the moment. It is Gable's turn.
I would like to take out a certain deck of cards.
Sure.
Am I positioned in a way where I could get both Ropers?
Yeah, I feel
or
like
just the
you
one.
could. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Spray of Cards.
All right.
They need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saves.
DC is 15.
Okay. Fail. Fail. Both fail.
13 points of force damage.
Okay. All applies, and that is enough to bloody Roper B.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah, I probably should have actually spent my action to try to get out of the thing.
Okay.
But yeah. Bonus action, I can't move.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna hang out, I guess. Shit. Sorry.
That's okay. I mean, you don't have to apologize to me.
I meant to the party.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Doing your best.
All right, then.
Can I hide?
Kind of hard to hide when you're being grappled, but.
Can he just hide from Roper A?
No, sorry. It's a smorgasbord here.
I don't want to be perceived by the other Ropers.
It is your turn, Soot.
A red Soot, being very offended by what has just happened to her, is going to cast in a space behind them, hitting both of them with a fiery sphere a flaming sphere as it appears at 3rd level.
All right.
So they're going to need to make a dex save, please.
Okay. Fail and a fail.
Yeet.
That's going to be for 11 points of fire damage.
Tack on that D8.
Oh, right.
Nice.
Plus 1. 12
12
points of fire damage.
All right. They are both still alive. Anything else?
That is it for me.
All right. So after Soot, goes back to the top of the round. Bronson.
Is anyone bloodied?
No.
No.
All right.
No.
Then we will continue raining down the pain. Oh! I may be grappled, restrained, but I still got my mouth. Let's go ahead and rip off a Word of Radiance. DC con save.
Oh, that's 1 6. Oh, they both succeed. So for no damage.
Rolled a 13.
Ugh. Unfortunately, they were not having it. They've heard your words before. They're not
They've
having anything
heard
of
my
it.
words.
Anything else for you?
I will. Can I attempt to break with a bonus action?
The ropers, it is it is a action to break from these.
Cool. Then I'll just let him continue to give me a hug.
All
Bring
right.
it on.
Bishop.
The book says hit him in the eye.
All right, let's see it.
All right, let's see it. 23.
23 hits.
All right. I poke. Oh, I rolled to hit a second time accidentally. Instead of damage, 14 points of damage.
All right, that is enough to take down Roper A.
See, just
Hell
like that.
Yeah.
All
Love to
right.
see it.
Nice. I help sit down gently to now that she's no longer grappled, and then I go dance around the other side of Gable and stab this fellow.
All right, do it.
Well, I'm gonna try. 22.
22 hits.
All right, I will use a first level spell slot. You know, I won't. We're doing okay. We'll see if that's a big mistake in a second.
Fair.
Minimum damage 9.
9 points of damage. All right. Then it is the Roper's turn. It has to make a wisdom save for Spirit Guardians, which it will fail.
Yeah.
And roll me that Spirit Guardians damage if you would.
Oh, 4-1-1-6.
Ooh, brutal.
Mm.
All right.
No minimum 3 over here.
Not yet. We're working on that.
What is it? When does it take the flaming sphere damage?
At the end.
Ah.
Yeah. All right. So it already has Gable grappled, so it's gonna bite him.
Oh, delightful.
Well, it's gonna miss. So
Haha.
that'll be
Them
that.
big ass gums.
Go ahead and give me that damage.
Dodging technique.
LB. The damage for the flaming sphere.
I think he gets to make a dex save again.
He failed.
Oh, dope. Okay, cool.
He had a 2.
Oh shit. Well, 15, 17
That's with the D8.
with the D8.
All right, 17. Gable.
The eye, Gable.
What was that?
Hit it
The
in the
odds of a
eye.
match.
Can I try to free myself of this thing?
It will be your whole action to do so.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go for
It's at
the
disadvantage.
attacks, I guess. Yeah. I'll attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, well, a 2 on the die, so 8.
That'll miss.
No, the eye.
Oh, great. Yes, I agree. 16 to hit?
No.
As a bonus action, I'd like to cry.
Okay, that's free action, but you're welcome to do so.
I mean, I have the economy. I'll make it work.
Fair. All right, Soot.
Oh, it's me again. Let's go. Okay, yeah, I can move it. I'm gonna move the sphere into him. I'm gonna at ramming speed.
Sure, he's gonna make another
roll-
dex save,
Yeah, roll
which he'll
it over.
fail.
Dope.
Roll your damage again.
9 plus 13 points of fire damage.
And describe how this flaming sphere rolling into this thing kills the second Roper.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
So just like Rudsit walks forward and she just kind of moves her arm and the sphere completely rolls over the back of it, leaving a line of fire as it burns and simmers. And she kind of rolls it back over the other one and continues to do so for a minute
All
until
right.
it's done.
They are both dead.
Hate dungeons.
You know what though? With your still being soot on the inside, amidst the very clearly scorched and well trampled Roper bodies, each Roper, like as you kind of have eroded away the material of it down to like where the stomach is as you're just rolling this flaming sphere over, in the stomach cavity of both of these Ropers, each one has 4 amethysts in it that are worth 30 gold pieces each. And it's odd because
Okay.
they are basically exactly the same. Like cut everything, they're identical. These 8 amethysts between the two of them.
How do I not have an amethyst right next to me? Okay, this is close enough. Oh, interesting. I'm going to take, before the spear ends, I'm going to take it and roll it around us, and then I'm going to put it in that room real quick just to make sure it's not explosive gas.
Oh, okay. Nice. The room with all the haze in it, yeah?
G12, yeah.
All right. It's weird. As you the sphere rolls into G12 and it's real odd. Because you can see it and you know you have the connection to it as you're controlling it, but it's almost like it is displaced. Like you're not sure, like as if like quite literally like the blur spell is being cast on your sphere rolling around in this room.
That's interesting. I'll dispel it.
Okay.
Huh.
Gidget, darling.
Right.
Never not funny. Do me a favor, go take a look in there.
And you'll watch that as Gidget flies in, there's Gidget, and then there's like another Gidget, like as if under the effects of like a cloak of displacement or a blur spell just in this room. And it's really kind of weird and off-putting, but Gidget is unharmed.
Same thing happened with Spirit Guardians.
Yep.
Doubles up the spirits.
That room has a migraine.
Well, let's explore this room behind us first, and then we'll, I suppose, sort out the puzzle of G12.
All right, so we're going to the sort of northwest here.
Before you open up the door, does anybody have a grievous wounds of 15 points or higher?
Yes.
All right, I will use a first level cure wounds on Red Soot.
All right.
16 points.
She looks at you as you do this, and she's like, "Why are you being nice to me? I set you on fire in the last dungeon."
That's usually par for the course. Welcome to the team. I give a good game on the back. Let's go.
Strongest man in 30 feet. I say it all the time.
All right. Are we going through?
Head over.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Here, Bronson, you wanna go first with your spirit guardians?
Just move them aside. Move them aside.
I begin Naruto running.
All right.
Right into the stone wall.
Bless this mess.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Gibbet Crossing.
It is the Gibbet Crossing. As you guys are breaking... Oh, Cookie? Thank you. Oh, man.
Oh.
Hi, Claire.
Let's
Aw.
go.
That's so good.
Look at that's gorgeous.
That was really
Look at
cool.
Wesley asked for these for his Thanksgiving party at school. Everybody,
I
Oh,
love
say
it.
hi.
Yeah.
Come on
It
and
looks
say
so
hi.
good.
come on in.
Hi.
Gotta
Hi,
crouch.
Claire.
I better crouch. Hi,
Yeah,
people.
you're fine.
Hi.
Hi.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Hand turkey in. Hand turkey in.
We've
Mhm.
never met, but hi.
Yeah, everybody's saying hi, even though
Okay.
most of them haven't met you. You know,
Half.
half.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Two of them.
50-50.
50-50, yeah. So, anyway.
Man,
thank
that's
you.
Dude.
You're
art.
That's so good.
Hi.
Apparently.
That's so good.
Claire,
What?
should I say anything, or do you want me to not for next week?
What for next week?
Because
Oh, I'll make cookies. Yeah.
yeah, she's sending me to PAX Unplugged with
Fuck
custom
yes.
cookies, so we'll see what they're gonna be. I don't know what they're gonna be.
I'll take requests.
She'll take requests apparently for the design. So
Yellow
Oh,
dye.
man. The real reliquary. Let's go.
Oh, Jinx knows that.
I'll talk to them after. We'll get you a list. But yeah, what's
That
you
looks
say?
so good.
Within limit. All right, so we got to be reasonable
Oh,
about
yeah.
the requests. But
You messed me up by saying Wesley.
yeah, I saw that. Sorry, Wes.
Westwood.
What?
Yeah, but yeah, this is.
That looks so good.
Ow.
Oh, well, and then it died.
All right. So, between the Spirit Guardians, all the damage and things, the Word of Radiance, the Sonic Defier, as you come through this door, you can see that the backside of this door had one of those iron bars across it, but you guys have just done so much kind of AoE sort of siege-ish style damage around it that it bent enough that you were able to push this door open with no issue. But it was barred from the other side.
Weird.
Oh, you're so strong.
Oh,
So,
Are you going to yell the whole time?
yes. And I
Yeah.
keep, and you can hear me down the hallway. Yo! I'm going. Hey, I'm running the gamut, man. I have the
all right.
spirits are with me.
Gardeners is the spell that nobody wanted.
About to come over here and help trim these petunias.
Look what you've done to my peonies.
My God, I think he's right.
All right. So you got to tell me how far are we going?
I'm going. Yo! I'm going all in.
All the way up?
We're just walking behind.
I got
right.
10 minutes, so I'm making the DM has paused the session.
Hold,
Oh,
please.
he broke it.
Map number 2.
And I fall into a freaking pit. That's where this is going.
Dangerous. Chat suggests Captain Hat cookies, and I think that's great.
I like that. I think that's cute.
All right.
Oh, for fuck.
Oh, for fuck.
Indeed. Oh,
Newman
indeed.
maps.
Oh.
I don't see anything.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Scroll
Oh,
way out.
fuck. All right. Well, we're going this way now.
We've entered the
Oh.
100th.
We don't know this. Okay.
Does it seem like a new cave system?
Yep.
The
Hold
minute I
on.
hit the steps, I'm like, I think I'm done with that.
What's wrong, Bronson? You don't seem to be yelling nearly as much.
You're
all right.
We've
Here, have
entered a
some-
new cave system.
Have some water for my new water skin.
Show us how to use it.
Oh, he's got it. He's good.
So,
Well, we're faced with a choice here. Do we continue on in this cave system or go back to the previous one and finish that first?
I don't like leaving jobs half done.
The reasons are-
I'll be here when everyone stops laughing like a junior high kid.
That was funny. That was great for a stream. That was great physical humor, Ted.
So, are
Yeah,
we
I'll
going
go back. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now I can reveal this.
Oh, that little bit. Aha.
Move.
Funny twice. All right.
Well, I suppose we can go check out G12.
You know, actually, let's go back. I'm kidding.
All right.
G12 then.
When you guys set foot into G12, you experience the same phenomenon where you are all blurred. Essentially, fundamentally, in this room, any attacks against any creatures or objects that rely using sight are all made with disadvantage. So if you have something like true sight to see through illusions, or something like blind sight where you don't rely on your actual eyes, then you would be unaffected. But everyone in here is affected essentially by like displacement or the blur spell.
I don't like this. Let's go to the east here.
I'm going to put a hand on Gable's shoulder to steady myself.
Just one foot in front of the other.
You know, I've never personally experienced drunkenness, but the memory of it feels very much like this.
Yes, well, it's not far off.
All right, you got a whole bunch of chambers here.
Of secrets?
Do you want them to be? I'll put a basilisk in there if you want.
We'll just-
No.
We'll
No.
drag a
No
stone
ghost boys.
gable back out and
Honestly, I'm gonna just, because it's dumb and it's one of these things, I'm just gonna be like, hey, look, here's all this. There's nothing in any of these rooms. Classic Watsy.
Well, I'm glad that we looked in all of them.
You did,
Yes.
and they
Now
were.
let's move on to the other door.
This
I've
would
learned
be a
so
fine
much about
place
these
for us
people
to
when I
take a
travel
long
with
rest.
when we
Each
chat-
one
when we look-
contains a pair of short stone beds and an empty metal footlocker.
An excellent place to take a rest.
You know, I wouldn't
If-
mind taking a quick short rest if that was on the table.
Can we not do it in this room?
I will say, when you did enter, each time you set foot into one of those rooms, though, with the small bed and the footlocker, you were just each one of you in each room, just this momentary psychic attack of dread as you stepped foot into that room. All of you, even you, Gable, which is odd, but you don't get images of anything, you don't see anything. It's just like, you know how sometimes when it's your mind's playing tricks on you, maybe you haven't gotten a lot of sleep, or it's late at night, or maybe you just watched a scary movie and you think you see that thing in the room, that like silhouette, and you get that like that prickling on the back of your neck and your heart almost stops. And it's like, sometimes you also feel like, if I could cry out, I couldn't make noise. That just fear and that dread, and each one of those rooms gives you that feeling as you step foot in it.
Not a good place to take a short rest.
Do I
No.
feel that with my Ring of Mind Shield, which is on?
You do not, actually. You just watch everybody else momentarily like freeze up, like terrified, and you're like, "What? Ah!" Everything's fine.
It's cold, and I'm so hot and sweaty from running. Don't you guys want to lay down first? I thought you said you wanted to rest.
No.
No.
It's like the lights suddenly turned off in my room.
Turned off my monitor and everything. If we're going to take a short rest, let's take it outside of this blurry room so we don't vomit all over each other.
Do we still have spirit guardians up?
For the time being, it has not been more than 10 minutes at this point. I feel like you've been pretty quick at your running. You're coming up to the tail end of it, though.
All right. Do we want to just check this room first while we still have it?
Yes, that's fine.
This one to the south here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
I want to check it for traps.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm here to do this specifically.
That's fine. Do your thing.
13. Not my best.
Yep, looks good.
All right, looks good. I open the door.
Okay, here we go.
Explosion.
It's gonna be like, it's locked.
There would have been.
Oh,
a giant pipe.
Shitter's full.
Oh no, that was the mucus room.
No.
That's your warp pipe.
Then I'm
Hang on, let me just do this real quick.
Oh, wait.
Bloop.
Oh,
Now let me finish before you freak out. The east side of this room bears a strange angled structure, as though a squat tower tipped sideways and fell through the wall. Muddy knobs protrude and retract from its irregular surface in a slow, hypnotic motion. Near the structure, two rocky creatures and a three-legged, three-armed, egg-shaped monster with a wide maw on its head chatter in a grunting language.
Since I know primordial.
Yes, you can know that they are speaking Terran, the earth elemental language. And they are saying, when I get back to that area, basically they seem like they're looking for something. They're missing some sort of stones, and they're curious about finding them.
We're looking for stones is what I gather. Trying to find something.
Do you want to ask what kind of stones they're missing? Because we're looking for a stone too.
Yeah, I can.
Little rusty on it?
No, I got this. I just want to make sure DM, do I need to drop my spirit guardians so that they don't accidentally?
I'm gonna allow you to not have to do the whole like drop spirit guardians. You can if you want to, but like I'm gonna say you can exclude them from it so they don't just auto get meat grindered.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm gonna
I just didn't want to kill them, right
Yeah.
off the bat. So yeah, I float in here like Jesus, Lathander Christ.
Nice.
Oh!
I give him bardic inspiration.
And
D6.
guidance.
And
Okay.
guidance.
All right. And you
And
see
helpful
as
words of
the
encouragement.
they see you walking in aglow, and they the two earth elementals kind of stand at like in a ready stance, looking to this creature, which I think as adventurers you'd probably know is a Zorn, right? Zorns are elementals. They have, again, there's the 3 legs, 3 arms, the big open mouth on the top of the head. They are often, they're consumers of metal, precious metals, gemstones, and so on. Some higher end people almost use them like truffle dogs to seek out any kind of gemstones and precious metals because they have a sense of finding those things. They have an innate capability of finding gemstones and whatnot. And it just kind of turns, and it's got kind of its one, eyeball there as it turns and it looks over towards you. And what do you say as you walk into this room?
Wardens of the earth, we come bearing peace. We too are searching for stones.
Okay. It looks at you inquisitively, and it recognizes, completely understands the language as you are speaking either one form of primordial and they're speaking Terran, so it all works out, it translates perfectly fine. And it kind of has like as inquisitive a look as you could have from a creature like this, which doesn't really seem like something, but almost kind of like how a dog turns its head to the side when it's like, what do you, okay. And he just says, what kind of stones are you looking for?
Do we have a description of the stone that we're looking for?
It's obsidian-esque.
But like we don't know
Obsidian
what we don't know like its shape
It's
or anything else. We just know
Part of an
obsidian.
obelisk. So you imagine a sharp corner.
We desire an obsidian obelisk, my friend.
I don't know of any obsidian. I'm looking for amethysts. Zok, what the hell is his name? Let me read it right. Here you go. Well, Zoklork came here years ago with his rock make, looking for delicious amethysts left behind by gnomes. And then
I'm
he
gonna look
gestures at this weird tower and he goes, and they were here, and he gestures to the earth elementals. We're very confused about this structure. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna look back at the rest of the group and I will speak in common. They're searching for what we found inside the ropers.
all right. Can we use it as a bargaining tool? Do they have something we need?
Ask him if we can go inside the weird structure. The big pipe.
Can we go inside that strange structure, or should we?
I think there may be a way to do that, but I have information about the structure. If you have information or amethysts, Zoklork's rockmate was greedy and stole all the amethysts, even though I said I wanted to share, and ran into the next room and then never came back. I think the ropers got him.
Relay this back to the group. I had a friend that was greedy and he didn't make it out. That's where those amethysts came from. They said they're willing to trade information about this structure over here.
Do you think it's a good idea to trade?
I do, and I think we should add in that on top of the information, if they're going to be around here, that maybe they could also burrow us a tunnel if need be.
A wise choice, Bronson.
Speaking to rocks that talk back is my specialty.
I
Mm-hmm.
produced the amethyst.
And you watch as that orange eye of that Zorn just like real big as he's very excited about it. He's like, oh, oh, oh. And he's like, he's like a dog, like waiting for treats, like for this. He's got his big open maw on the top of his head is like opening and closing. He's very excited.
I am going to like frankincense and myrrh with I will float forward because this conversation will obviously take the rest of the spirit guardian, so they will drop as I produce the amethyst towards the Zorn and the elementals. My friends, if you could lend us this knowledge from this structure, but also if you're going to be in the area, we would also would like to use your services if you could burrow us a tunnel if we so need it.
And you can see his eye is just fixed on these amethysts right now. He's just like, you've got bacon in front of a hungry dog, and he wants this. Like, you can say whatever you want. He's not listening. He's looking at these amethysts.
I turn back around. I'm like, give a thumbs up and a wink to the rest of the group. I will turn over the amethyst.
Oh, and he just gobbles them up, and he's just like a Scooby snack, man. He is just spinning all around. He's super excited.
Get the best amethyst.
And he says, it's a magic item. The tower. It's a rare magic item from the plane of Earth. He says, I don't know, but I think it got turned on by accident, and now it's stuck. We need probably a word to close it. Magic word.
And
I don't know magic word.
Interesting.
Can I make an Arcana check about that?
I also will put on screen what this thing looks like so you can get an idea of the overall.
Oh. Oh.
That's not a pipe at all.
No, but that's how they drew it. But that's what it looks
That's a space station. Sorry.
Oh my god. 21.
So it's definitely something with a magic word, like a command word.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
House of Mud. And you all can't burrow around it to free it up?
It is because it's magical. It's special powers to keep it in place. I'm just trying to see because it doesn't really. Does he know how to shrink it? Because I thought he didn't know, but then it says like if they don't learn how to shrink it from him, but then it says he doesn't know it, so that's fine. He's gonna be like, Zoklork don't know magic, like maybe you know magic, but it is a command word is petrification in Terran.
Well, we know the command word. They just gave it to me, so
Take it away.
Do it.
All right. As you throw out the word for petrification in Terran, you watch as it down into a tiny little version of this tower, just drops there on the floor, and you can add to whoever's inventory wants to add it. It is called a mud slick tower. Is the official D&D 5e magic item. It is in D&D Beyond. You can find it there. Has all the specifics on how it works.
Looks like
mud
a rook.
slick.
Yeah, Darren's instant fortress in some ways, with a couple of changes here.
Oh.
It also can be used as a weapon by throwing it out and expanding it on top of people.
Oh my
To do
God.
10d10
Damn!
10d10 bludgeoning damage if you can drop it on somebody or like smush them inside it.
That's
Mhm.
fantastic.
bludgeoning
somebody in
damage.
it,
Although it
and
looks
then
like stone, this tower is made of adamantine, and its magic prevents creatures from tipping it over. The roof, the door, the walls each have over 100 hit points, immunity to damage from non-magical weapons, excluding siege weapons, and resistance to all other damage. While merged with natural stone, the Mudslick Tower has immunity to all damage. Only a wish spell can repair the tower. Each casting of wish adds more hit points back to it. It is a 20-foot wide on a side, 30-foot high tower with arrow slits on all sides and a battlement on top. Its interior is divided into 2 floors with a ladder running along one wall to connect them. The ladder ends a trapdoor leading to the roof. When activated, the tower has a small door on the side facing you. The door only opens at your command, which you can speak as a bonus action. It is immune to the knock spell and things like Chime of Opening, so it can't be opened against your will unless you know the password.
Holy crap.
I immediately begin a ceremony of blessing it of Shantae,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to druidcraft into it in its small form and
Mm-hmm.
begin to turn what is mud, which is the base, and make this like a Deku tree chia pet, as I'm going to infuse the ivy into the walls and let it take root and let the greenery grow up and around it. And I am going to try to turn this into a living fortress that is a goodberry tree at the same time, and green this thing up and let the process of it begin to soak in. I think we
Sure.
found a good spot to take a rest if we'd like to.
I
Gonna be
will
like
also tell
James
you
and the Giant Peach good berries.
inside
Yeah.
the Mudslick Tower, one of the rooms has a strong box. Inside that strong box is 1,300 gold pieces.
Yo, oh, best use of
Aye.
taking primordial ever.
Yeah, you'd be screwed with that.
Oh,
Oh, funnily enough, I don't know if anybody has it, but because Zoklork has spent so much time around other creatures, he actually picks up and speaks fluent Gnomish and Undercommon.
Ah.
Interesting.
But the elementals only speak Terran, so he can only he's talking to them
Mm.
in primordial or Terran. But yeah.
oh.
Well, let's take a rest then.
Okay. You guys are more than welcome to take that rest as you see fit.
Now we're gonna take a real short
Roxanne.
rest instead of the
Yeah, save the spell.
save the spell rest. Got it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Do you think he has any other information?
My heart of hearts, I don't think so. I think they're very set on their mission for shiny rocks, but can I roll an
That's
insight
Yeah, of course.
from my conversation
Mhm.
to see where I was leaning? So I got an 18. Did I get any indication stuttering that they may have been trying to hold something back?
No, they were just. It seems like both Zoklork and the Earth Elementals were just fascinated by this structure because it's from the plane of Earth and it's just weird how it works and it's tilted and the Mudslick Tower in and of itself has this nature to want to connect itself to natural stone, whereas like a traditional Dairn's instant fortress is just basically a tower of adamantine that appears wherever you cast it. This
Uh-huh.
thing it wants to touch stone. It'll even like Leaning Tower of Pisa itself, which doesn't have a fundamental issue with the inside of how you use it, but it will lean like a tree trying to find sunlight to touch as much natural stone as possible.
Mm.
Yeah.
But no, you would also know, just again being of dwarven culture, that Sverfneblin, right, which are the kind of gnomes we're talking about dealing with in a lot of these instances, they had a connection with earth elementals, and that was like a common thing that Sverfneblin would be able to summon and help command earth elementals. So these elementals may just have been essentially here since after the mind flayers drove everybody out of here. These earth
Yeah.
elementals might have just been here. Nothing to command them, just kind of hanging out, and then Zokalork showed up looking to have shiny rocks with basically his brother, and his brother was a jerk and ate all the amethysts and then got killed by ropers.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
So,
Man,
Yes, we all know those very specific circumstances.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Poor lonely earth elementals.
Yeah, just kind of, doing their thing.
All right.
And I relay this back to Soot. I don't think so. I think they may have been left. I think they may have been left down here when everything got ran out.
Oh.
I think the Snanniffernan-Yets may have left them here.
The what?
The Snanniffernan-Yets.
Oh.
Yes,
I'm
obviously.
still confused.
I'll put him. This is what your good buddy Zokalork looks like on screen here. Give you an idea.
Zokalork.
Kind of terrifying if you don't know their disposition, but usually, more often than not, Zorns as a creature are pretty much neutral and just they love eating gemstones.
Honestly, he looks like he's salsa dancing.
Kind of a little bit, yeah. That's the dance that
Well-
he does after he eats those amethysts.
3 legs and 3 arms, man. You're very proficient at salsing.
If you think we can use them further, I do have more bargaining chips.
I think we absolutely can. They still owe us a tunnel from the first time, so let's use them
Well.
the best we can.
Well, we could buy their services to fight with us.
Definitely for that. They look stout.
Does anyone have any qualms with that?
None at all.
Wonderful. I'm going to go into my bag and I am going to pull out a malachite stone.
Okay. And you'll see that Zorklok's his eye kind of shifts over, now seeing this stone.
We have more where this came from, my friend. If you would to help us find our rock, we could give you more stone. But I will be honest with you, there may be danger.
Oh, he's like, oh no, Zokalork, no, there's many dangerous creatures nearby. Zokalork, that's why Zokalork stays in this room. Was afraid of ropers, but really wanted amethysts. This room relatively safe. Only one entrance.
Would you
Well,
like
not
passage out of this place?
Well, Zokalork got amethyst, so Zokalork can leave now.
But
Glover's
your
just hungry.
elemental friends.
He goes, more like co-workers. Not necessarily friends. And he's like, he looks to them, and they're just kind of like, it's just, we're kind of here. But I guess you technically can converse with them, because they speak Terran as well, these earth elementals. And they're basically just like beep boop sentry mode. Like, we're just sitting here, like, got no orders.
Then, seeing them in sentry mode, I'm just going to be like, Wardens of the Earth, stand guard at this earthen tower.
Beep boop. And they'll just, like, they were going to be in this room anyway, so they're on board to just hang out.
I lean over and go, just act as if I think they're, it's like it's an abandoned carriage. It's ours now.
I'm so sorry. You mumbled that whole sentence. I didn't catch any of it.
I said they're ours now.
Oh, wonderful.
Look, I found 1,300 gold in this box.
Oh my god.
I just spent this whole time counting it.
Look at Bishop and go, yo.
Can you make me a percentile roll again for me, Robert?
Oh no.
What do we get?
Yo, 70.
Okay. You have, amidst all of the rubble, maybe part of it is broken inside the Mudslick Tower, who knows? This trinket that was donated is a piece of a very elaborate broken pew that must fit somewhere.
And I found this piece of pew. I don't know. Here you go, Bronson.
I
Do I
think
have to
that's my
carry this
favorite
pew with
Robert
me?
expression.
You don't have to carry anything with you if you don't want to.
I put the pew in like a good hoarder from Southeast Missouri. Someday I'm gonna renovate that for Shantae. And it is now in our chia pet.
Yeah, or it's gonna be one of those things where like, oh, we need to barricade this door. If only we had a piece of wood this big.
No, I got plans for that. Don't do that. That's
I've been sitting here for 35 years. What do you mean you got plans?
I've been thinking about it though.
Thinking about it, my ass.
I need one piece of wood that's 2.5 inches thick and another piece of wood that's a perfect 45-degree angle.
Mhm.
I got it.
God, that TikTok's so good.
It is so good. Oh, I love
It
that
is.
one.
My basement is that. Like
Mhm.
100%. I know where to go to get that piece of wood
Mhm.
right now.
Anywho,
Okay, so
rest.
we're gonna take a rest, and then we gotta go and check out another room before the end of our evening.
Yeah.
Let's do
Go to
it.
the one to the north.
Yeah. All right. So everybody, click the old short rest. Roll your dice.
Armor
Hey,
of
what's in the
Agathis on
back?
myself again.
Okay. All right. Let me open up this room to the north here.
Can I check it for traps? The door?
Sure. There's no traps, Jake. There hasn't been
That's
any.
fair.
You know, it's just gonna be the one that has
I'm
traps.
gonna
It's the
no. I'm
one
gonna.
you're-
I'm gonna check every single one.
That's fair.
I'm
All right.
committed.
Oh,
Okay.
Look, a rock.
Redfoot looks in there and goes, I don't think you'll like this room, Bronson.
So, you guys head into this room.
Yeah. Look at us. We're all in there.
Yeah, we're in
Okay.
there.
So, first of all, you find it. This is one of these ones where it's like there's a bunch of bones on the ground, but then it talks to you about like if you know. So I guess with your astute observation skills, you can see that these bones are roughly. You can sort them out that they are 3 different individuals, 3 different skeletons in this room.
Mhm.
Each
A
one
third
of
skull.
those skeletons has a set of thieves' tools like around them. So
So don't steal anything. In fact, let's just leave. Let's leave this room.
hang on, let me finish. Jake,
I'd like to
jeez.
try and get in there before you're like, and here's a consequence.
So, yeah, as you guys are in this room, you can see that the shelves too in here lined with jewels and gems and various different things. Precious gemstones, 2 magic items that we're gonna pick from a different list because these 2 suck. And yeah, squirreled away in the corner behind like a backpack is a large chunk of black stone.
Is it obsidian like?
One could say.
But we need this stone.
Send your bird to touch it. And we'll step out of the room.
Smart.
Before you do that, I will start ritual casting detect magic inside this room.
Sure.
I would also like to look for traps.
Okay.
Could I perhaps have a guidance team?
Got it.
Ooh, don't need it. Natural 20.
Hey, yo.
27 total.
Okay. You don't see any traps.
There's no traps in here. I was way overreacting earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like the trap's all sprung.
Yes, why don't you test it?
Okay.
Everyone step out. Gidget, are you all right with this?
Meh.
Your words are wise as always. I will send Gidget to like land on the stone.
Gidget lands on the stone.
Can he like move it at all?
It's pretty big. It's bigger than Gidget.
Oh. I'll have him go and grab one of the gems on the wall.
Okay. You got a gem. It's worth 90 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm pretty confident that we are safe.
All right.
I don't want to touch the black stone, though.
Bag of
Why
holding.
not?
Scoop it up.
Hmm?
It's
Bag.
quite big.
Oh. Hmm.
Somebody roll me a percentile.
Oh boy. Got you. 14. Snotty, I swear to Christ.
And we get somebody else roll me a 14 percentile.
I'll do it. 62.
What's up?
62.
What's up, bugger?
Jesus. Why are they so bad? Okay.
What if you just picked ones you liked?
Yeah, well, I was trying to not have to do that, but it doesn't work. Okay. Anyway, so what are you guys gonna do?
If we're really concerned about it, I could send Ember in there to grab it. He's quite strong.
How big is this stone?
If you sneeze on me.
Pretty big, pretty sizable.
Yeah, it's not like a. It's beyond the strength of a mage hand for sure, which is more than 10 pounds.
Okay. Will it fit in the bag of holding?
Sure.
All right. I'll get it.
I'll help. I'm not just gonna
Well,
stand here and watch.
no. I mean, it makes sense for you to stand there away from it just in case.
It's fine.
I'll stay
Oh.
over here.
All right. All right. We grab the stone and put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. It feels real weird when you pick it up. Your tentacle was like, but you
Down, boy.
You managed to push it into the bag of holding.
All right.
Well, the rest of these stones.
So on the shelves are
All right.
5,900 gold pieces, 14,050 silver pieces, a jeweled dagger worth 200 gold pieces, and a total of 11 gemstones worth 90 gold pieces each. There is
Damn.
also a ring, a little kind of golden, almost like infinity symbol ring, and a cloak. That, as much as I hate to do it, that's what you rolled, so that's what it is. A cloak that looks like it's made out of a displacer beast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dibs.
That's how you can tell that everybody here knows exactly what that is.
Yeah, boy.
Look at protection.
Yeah, totally. It's
Obvious.
just made out of a weird material.
Yeah. We all know these things.
Wow. Does anybody else want it?
No, by all
All yours,
means.
darling. It's not quite my color.
That ring does look nice. I'll identify these gemstones shortly.
So you guys have this, and I will say, as you guys are coming out of this room, you will hear like sniffing sounds as making their way down this hallway are a series of, let's change the map so the viewers can see, of, oh, they didn't activate. Okay, hang on. We gotta unhide and hide them again so they show up. Maybe, or not.
I mean, I can see them, at least on my side.
For some reason it's not on the stream, but I have to figure that. Let me just refresh it. What's doing maps? There we go. There's a whole bunch of these creatures that are kind of sniffing, and you see them very taken aback that this tower is not there anymore. And they seem surprised, and one of them starts like, for lack of a better term, basically like hooting, like hollering, very much like a Tusken Raider, if you will. You know, throwing it out there. At which point you will hear around the corner, just like a very echoey, just as coming from around the corner, you see an individual, and he says, "Oh, well, it looks like you've done my work for me then." And as the audible ends, and you hear it in your brain, as
Mine. I
you
don't let him in.
see not you. You're right, not to you. It just goes silent, just stops talking to you. But you see a mind flayer floating along, and I do have a really cool piece of art of him, so we're gonna go ahead and pull that up real quick, and we'll put this one on screen so you can all see him with his Grimlock servants. Here he is.
Grimlocks and
Look at that.
Skullets.
Whoa.
Yo, he's regal.
Oh, he's got a fucking corset on. Rocket, dude.
Yeah.
Yo.
So
And heels.
Yeah.
And heels.
I
And
know.
he has a stone.
I should
Well,
call it.
he doesn't, because you have it right now.
I do have it, yeah.
But
It's not even on this plane of existence. It's fine.
anyway, he says, well, I know you have it, so if you could just hand it over, no one needs to get hurt.
I lean over to Bronson and I say, throw the tower at him.
I can hear you.
Good play.
All right, then. And we will have to roll for initiative whenever we play next. Maybe in person at PAX Unplugged.
Dun 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 dun. Burr, burr.
Bow, 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 bow.
So yes, the first
Dude.
of the Mind Flayer, the specifically statted, by the way, not your generic. This has a unique stat block Mind Flayer. Made his way into the campaign for you to have to deal with next time we play.
Yo!
Yo.
Let's go.
Woo.
So for a little fun peek behind the curtain, the drow thieves, you didn't know they were drow, but the drow thieves in that vault jostled the obelisk fragment, and it accidentally activated the Mudslick Tower and trapped them in there, and they died of starvation and rotted away.
Oh.
Poor guys.
But it also kept anybody from getting in there to get the fragment because it was blocked off by this tower.
So where did these guys come from? Just the south?
The room that you didn't go in.
South?
South?
Had you guys gone in the other room, that would have been an interesting change. If you'd gone into the south room first, you would have walked right into his throne room.
Ah.
We broke
This
with
is better.
tradition.
They're in a hallway.
I know. So
We only kind of went straight to the end here.
Mm-hmm.
only kind of, yeah. I wasn't surprised.
I
I
hope I
started
get to go
expect
first. Fireball.
expect it. So nobody is surprised because everybody is going. We're just gonna run right into it, see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
This beat is
anyway,
sick.
Hell yeah.
we're gonna
Pack my
deal
dice.
with our rundown here with Kunbraxel, the unique Mind Flayer stat block here, made just for this adventure. So, and his
Got
army
to
of
take some
Grimlocks.
unique ass damage.
Oh,
That's right.
He's one of the very interesting Mind Flayers that has access to spells. So,
Oh, fucking hell.
Fun.
Was that an Arhoon?
oh no, he's something different. He's a whole different animal.
God.
And my favorite is I've got about 7 quips that he throws out in combat to just like fuck with you, which I really like that they put that in there. Like,
Oh, he's
shit.
a Jafar motherfucker.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%. 100%.
Now we're getting to the point.
like I can be. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
So, anyway, with that being said, we appreciate everybody coming to hang out on this off day Monday nights to be able to get this in as we all prep for Thanksgiving and family time and whatnot. So I can't wait to see what we're able to get out of this adventure, because this is where like we're not in the end game, but we're starting to tip that iceberg of the interesting, unique stuff of this adventure. The first mind flayer has appeared, so
We
should
are
be-
officially below.
we are officially
Mhm.
below. So anyway, I think we'll just go around the horn here and outro our players here. So we'll start with you, Robert.
You can find Captain Robert at everything right now. He's got a lot of new D&D going on. They're playing Curse of Strahd on Sundays. New campaign about to drop on Mondays, too. Look at the Discord to go check it out. Discord.gg/Captain Robert.
All right, LB.
I am LB Hack'em You can find me at LB Hack'em on the Instagram and the Blue Skies. You can find me at Hack Recklessly everywhere else on Twitch and YouTube. She's very stinky. She is very old and has upper respiratory problems, so she sneezes on everything. This is Artemis. But I guess I'm not gonna be live at all this week. Until I might do Friday. Friday I'll stream. We're gonna be streaming more Silent Hill, but after that, I'll be at PAX. If you see me, come say hi. That's me.
All right, Jake.
It's me.
Hey, internet, it's me, Jake. I do a podcast, Legends Rerolled, where we replay through classic stories. Season 1 was Wizard of Oz. Season 2, which is ongoing currently, is Alice in Wonderland. It's a lot of fun. You should check it out.
All right.
New episode on Monday.
Yeah.
True. Cujo.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cujo. You can find me everywhere at Crit Hit Chronicles. On Friday, we are continuing with Shadows over Baldur's Gate, our post Baldur's Gate 3 campaign, where the party essentially started a fight with a hag that was sort of hitchhiking in someone's brain. So, dream fight. This is going to be fun. Typically on Thursdays, you can catch us for the Tales of the Valiant, but obviously for this Thursday, we will not be live due to the holiday. And then next week, due to PAX, you'll catch me Thursday, but not on Friday. But find me all over the place at Crit Hit Chronicles and Cujo Plays Games. This upcoming Tuesday, you can catch me over at Folk and Myth playing some dark academia-themed Vampire the Masquerade. So if that is more your speed, come and tune in. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, and I'm Ted. We got some other giveaways that I really need to buckle down and actually film the videos for. And some more stuff coming out. People have been suggesting some stuff they want me to cover. So we're going to do a full Illrigger MCDM's class that's on D&D Beyond. We're going to do a full review of that. And thankfully, it's the revised version with extra subclasses. So we'll see how it shakes out, as well as covering a handful of other things. Again, I will also be at PAX, and I'll be around. So come say hi if you see me. I'll be hard to miss on Saturday. So I'll be in full orange wizard garb. It'll be hard to miss me.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it should be a lot of fun. I'm trying to think if there's any other stuff that's going on. I can't think of anything else at the moment, but yeah, come check me out on Robert's channel, which may or may not be happening on Thursday from the looks of the messages I saw during this game. So we'll see.
We'll find out.
Anyway, yeah, we will we obviously aren't going to be here on Wednesday, and then I imagine most of us are probably going to be getting ready next Wednesday, but I'll leave that up to you guys. The 4th.
I'll be here.
Sure.
That's up to you. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll let you know.
We'll see.
If not, we might be in person at Unplugged.
Mm-hmm.
Which may not be streamed, but it'll definitely be filmed.
Yes.
So
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that scene from Old School with us in a van going to pick up Jake.
yeah, right.
Take him.
All right. Well, anyway, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. If you're celebrating, happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you all next time.